In this video, I'm going to preview the Falcons versus the Panthers game on Sunday. It's Week 17 in the NFL season. The Falcons' playoff lives are on the line, and the Panthers are playing for some more seedings. It's the 85 South rivalry. I got 3 keys to victory for both teams. We're starting right now. What's up, everybody? It's Aaron Duncan here with the Necessary Bluntness Sports Talk. This is a channel we might not tell you what you want to hear, but we're definitely going to tell you what you need to hear. And on this channel, I give you the best coverage of the best division in the NFL, the NFC South. So if you want to see more videos and more things about the Bucs, the Saints, the Falcons, or the Panthers, consider hitting the subscribe button below and giving this video a thumbs up. But real quick, before we get into the video, guys, let me know what you think below. Who do you think is going to win this game? Give me a score prediction, and what do you think the difference maker or the key to the victory for whoever you're picking is going to win the game? Let me know below in the comments. All right, guys, let's get into it, man. It's the 85 South rivalry, the Atlanta Falcons versus the Carolina Panthers. I love this game every year. I've been to this game probably 5 years in a row. Well, this will be the 5th year, that I'll be going to this game, and I'm super excited. I'll probably put up a vlog, like a game day vlog of me tailgating. I'm going to be tailgating, checking out the new stadium. Stay tuned for that also after this game. So this is a rematch from Week 9. We all saw what happened. It was a crazy game. The Panthers ended up winning 20-17. Both teams probably felt like they could have did better, or they left a lot of stuff on the field. Matt Ryan overthrew a wide open Julio Jones. Julio dropped a pass in the end zone. Carolina had 2 fumbles in Falcons territory by Jonathan Stewart. So, I mean, it was a messy game. Carolina Panthers ended up coming back from being down 10 on the Falcons. So, the Falcons got to be feeling pretty confident if they play their own game this time going into it. But this time, like I said, there's a lot more on the line. The Falcons, their season on the line. It's simple. They win, they're in. They lose, they're going to need some help from Arizona to beat Seattle for them to get in the playoffs. Carolina still has a chance to get that number 2 seed, but they need the Saints, the Vikings, and the Rams to lose. So they still have a chance to get that first round bye. It's a stretch, but whatever. Let's get into these 3 keys to victory for the Falcons. Number 1, you don't have to be a genius to know this one. Stop Cam Newton. Number 1 priority for the Falcons, stop Cam Newton. He's a hometown boy. He's from Atlanta. He always tries to play good when he's back home in Atlanta. So he killed them last time with play action, the zone read. Jonathan Stewart fumbled on the ground, but Cam Newton was able to pick up the slack on the running game himself. He didn't really have a great passing game, but he was able to carve them up and keep converting third downs and third downs and third downs, which led to that comeback victory. And we'll see, but I'm sure they'll have a plan for him. Maybe they'll spy with Vic Beasley or Deion Jones. You have to account for him. Do not let Cam Newton beat you. Make everybody else beat you, because the supporting cast is not that strong. Number 2, win third down. Win third down, win third down. I say it 3 times because that's where it's key. Last matchup, third down was big. I mean, we saw that drive in in Carolina territory where Devontae Freeman got stopped on 3rd and 4th down. They ended up kind of swinging the momentum big time in their favor. And we saw last week they struggled with short yardage on the goal line. They were inside the 3 twice against the Saints, and one time they turned over both times actually, and they ended up being the difference in the game. They lost by 10, and they left 14 points on the field right there. So they have to win those third downs. This comes down to a lack of toughness and execution on third downs. Nothing you can really blame on Sarkisian. The short yardage, he's trying to be committed and run the ball. I mean, when you can run that ball, you have to be able to run when the team knows you're going to run. If you can get that 1 yard when the team knows you're going to run, it says a lot mentally for toughness and everything, and it shows them that, hey, we know that you know that we're going to run this ball, but we're still going to take this 1 yard and get it. I mean, just man on man, mano y mano. So win third down. Number 3, get Devontae Freeman going. I mean, there's obviously a mismatch on the outside between Julio, Sanu, Gabriel, all that, and the Panthers secondary. Jameis carved them up. They had actually come on a little bit, getting some turnovers this year, but Jameis carved them up with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin and a bunch of nobodies. Atlanta has Julio has 300 yards last year against them. He has historically had a great game since Josh Norman has left the Panthers. It's tempting to keep going to Julio, but they need to run the ball to be balanced. Carolina is going to try to take away that run and make them one-sided, because they feel like if they can force Matt Ryan to throw, they'll be able to get pressure and cause turnovers. So they need to be able to get Devontae Freeman going. That'll set up the play action, which will set up one-on-one opportunities for Julio, which is great. All right, so start with Devontae Freeman, get him going with his pass, the run, or whatever. Get him 20 to 25 touches. It'll help their defense It'll help their defense. Their defense isn't playing well, but they need to help their defense some more. Moving on to the Panthers. Number 1, Jonathan Stewart and Christian McCaffrey. Like I said before, the Falcons they'll probably try to sell out and make sure Cam Newton does not beat them. They know he's going to try to be showboating and dancing and gyrating or whatever since he's at home. They're probably going to sell out after what happened last time. So it's going to be up to Stewart and McCaffrey. McCaffrey had his breakout game on the ground last time they played. That's the first time we actually saw Christian McCaffrey get some consistency in the run game, not just catching passes and dump-offs. Jonathan Stewart had 2 fumbles, though, in that game. I want to see Jonathan Stewart bounce back and have a great game, and Christian McCaffrey have a great game because the running game is going to need to be picked up because Cam Newton's going to be probably accounted for big time. So we need a big game out of you. With the lack of weapons on the outside to pass through for Cam, the running game is going to be key, so they need to carry the mail this Sunday. Number 2, limit Julio Jones. You can't stop him. You're something you can only hope to contain. I guess that's what they used to say about Michael Jordan. You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. He is the best receiver in the league, probably in my opinion. He doesn't get the production because him and Matt Ryan have been on different pages. Sometimes he has some drops, but he's the biggest mismatch in the league. I'll say that. After Gronkowski, it's probably Julio Jones the biggest mismatch in the league. And we all know the history he's had, like I said, since Josh Norman has left. We know he can wreck a game. They've had struggles to get him the ball, so they got to just limit him. I mean, the last game, he had like a 40-yard reception on the first play of the game off play action, and it just made everybody in Panther Nation like tighten up and stomachs feel sick. Like, oh my God, is he going to go for 300 again? But he dropped some passes. He's going to be looking to redeem himself after the drop passes and after Matt Ryan missed him. So limit Julio Jones. That's what you got to do. Number 3, do not get complacent. I know you have your playoff chances locked up after winning last week against the Bucs. They're most likely going to be the 5 seed, but the division still has a chance. I know Tampa is not the best team. They've been playing hard, but they're probably not going to beat the Saints. But play hard. Do not give this team a chance to get into the playoffs. This is your rivalry. You have a chance to put them out of the playoffs and ruin their season. Make sure they miss the playoffs, guys. They're going to be playing like their lives depend on it because they do. They have to win to get in. I know you guys already have stuff locked up, but don't lay down. This team, I've seen it too many times where they get complacent or they get comfortable with something and they let stuff slip away. Kind of like every game when they have a lead, they get comfortable and let the team come back. It's the same thing, but on a grander scheme, there's a lot of guys on the team from Georgia that I don't see them having a letdown on, but it could happen just mentally. It's human nature when you already have something locked up, but they need to win this game to keep their momentum going into the playoffs, whether they face New Orleans or LA or whoever they may face. They need to keep it rolling. Like I said, the game should be awesome, man. I can't wait. Like I said, I'll be there. I'll do a vlog of tailgating and all that crap, and y'all gonna see me have fun and probably act crazy. It's New Year's Eve. It's gonna be a great day. It's gonna be a great game. My first time gonna be in that beautiful stadium. I'm just mad I can't get any Chick-fil-A because it's Sunday. Who cares though? The Panthers' victory will be suffice. My prediction, like I said, I think the complacency will probably come in for Carolina, and I got the same scores, close scores last time. I got 24-20 Falcons. They're getting into the playoffs. I predicted 3 teams from the NFC South to get into the playoffs because they're the best division in the NFL. So I got to stick with my guns that I did the first beginning of the year. So I can't really contradict that. I hate to admit it, but we'll see what happens. Guys, like I said, let me know what you think is going to happen in the game. Give me your score prediction. Who's going to be the big difference maker, or what do you think the big difference maker is? Did I leave any keys out? Let me know. I'll see you guys on the other side. Happy New Year. I'm out.